There's some things that women need more of, and there's some things that men need more of. We have bio-individuality, we have gender individuality. We have to look at this stuff when we're evaluating what supplements we should take, what foods we should eat. So in this video, I'm going to give you a breakdown of why men need collagen. Not necessarily more than women, but why men shouldn't neglect it. Okay, way too many men say collagen, that's good for the hair, skin, and nails. I'm going to leave that to the ladies. Well, guess what? There's a huge thing that you're missing out on when it comes down to building more muscle, when it comes down to recovery, when it comes down to joint health, and even your brain and heck, even your skin and nails, which you probably still want to pay attention to even if you don't want to talk about it, all right? Hey, we've got new videos coming out all the time. Collagen is critical to muscle growth, okay? Between 1 and 10% of your muscle mass is made up of collagen. Now, I don't know about you, but if someone ripped away 10% of my muscle mass just on a whim, I wouldn't be too happy. So we shouldn't neglect that 10% that's coming from collagen. In fact, it makes up a big portion of our structure of our muscle as well. Now, here's an interesting study to put this into perspective. The British Journal of Nutrition published a study, took a look at 27 men that hadn't really been working out, and they gave them 15 grams of collagen, okay? And they had them work out in resistance training for 12 weeks. And they compared that to a control group that did not consume any collagen. Well, at the end of the 12 weeks, what did they find out? They found out that the group that ended up taking collagen had a significant increase in muscle mass, but also strength. Now, researchers hypothesize that it has to do with the arginine and the glycine that is in the collagen. Okay, arginine and glycine, when combined in the right amounts, create creatine. Okay, most of us think of creatine as just a supplement, but creatine is naturally occurring, and if we can improve the natural occurrence of creatine within the body, then we have an increase in strength. And with strength comes some mass. So yes, believe it or not, collagen has a big role in overall muscle building. Now, let's take it the next step further and let's take a look at muscle fibers, okay? Because we have to understand what differentiates men from women in this case. There's a study that was published in Experimental Physiology that found that when women train, when women work out, they're more likely to turn muscle fibers into type 1 muscle fibers, which I'll explain in a second, and men are more likely to turn those muscle fibers into type 2A muscle fibers. Type 1 muscle fibers, which in this case is the women, are the muscle fibers that are really good for, like endurance, okay? They're more aerobic, so they have more stamina. So it's true that when women start to work out, they actually build more muscular endurance and stamina faster than men. That's cool. Okay, men, on the other hand, build more type 2A, which means they build more of the anaerobic type tissues. They build the muscles that are faster, more reactive, and give it a little bit more strength, which would make sense, right? It's kind of how we would normally expect things.